There is no country called Nigeria. What we have seems to be a company that is managed by a few cabals at the detriment of their citizens. Did you know that the founding fathers of Nigeria never believed Nigeria will ever work? Share this video to your family and friends and watch to the end, because I'm going to substantiate my claim of what these founding fathers said. Tafawa Balewa, Obafemi Awolowo, and Nnamdi Azikiwe. You see, I'm of the Igbo extraction. I grew up in the East, but I've had the opportunity to travel around the whole country. I've been to the North, I've been to the West, I've been to the South, I've been to the Southeast. And I can tell you for a fact that in all my travel and existence in this particular geographical location, otherwise called Nigeria, I have never met one single Nigerian. I have never met one single Nigerian. The people I have met are the Igbo, the Hausa, the Fulani, the Yoruba, the Efik, the Urobo, the TV. But I have never met a Nigerian. I met people that are busy practicing religion and ethnic bigotry, claiming to be Nigerians. You see, the problem of Nigeria is not necessarily the president, because every 8 years that Nigeria is about to install a new president, the citizens of Nigeria create enmities within themselves without understanding how the information that governs their thinking is being generated. While we're doing the presidential election, young people were busy insulting and attacking each other, creating enmity for themselves. Insulting Baba Tinubu, the people following Tinubu are insulting P2B, the people following P2B are insulting Atiku. And we forget that these people are the same people. It doesn't matter where they are, PDP, APC, LP, whatever. They are the same people, the same kind of people. Where are the children of P2B? They are living in abroad. Where are the children of Tinubu? Abroad. Where are the children of Atiku? Abroad. You will never see them on Facebook, TikTok, LinkedIn, Twitter, Instagram, anywhere saying any bad thing against the opponent of their father. Never. But these are the people that are going to inherit the wealth that these people may have siphoned from the treasury account. Nigerian problem, you must understand, is a systemic problem. It is not about Tinubu. And if you must attack Tinubu, you first of all have to attack IBB. You have to attack Obasanjo. You have to attack Gowon. You have to attack Goodluck Jonathan. You have to attack Buhari before you now talk about attacking Tinubu. Why didn't these people use their power to restructure the country and put it in a good shape? If they did it and the people of Nigeria didn't want Tinubu to become the president, the system automatically wouldn't have given him the access to even contest in the first place, talk more of becoming a president. So by that default, the problem is not Tinubu. The problem of Nigeria is a systemic problem. The 1999 constitution is a constitution that no matter how good you are, if they install you as a president, it will automatically render you incapacitated. And this is what many Nigerians don't understand. What we should be tackling is the system that is producing these men. It is not about attacking the individual. Most of you created a lot of enmity during the 2015 election between Goodluck Jonathan and Muhammad Buhari. Today, Muhammad Buhari and Goodluck Jonathan are eating in the same table. The same thing is about to repeat itself between Tinubu and P2B and Atiku. When will you people learn your lesson? The truth of the matter is, if you want to take power in any generation, in any country, if you want to reform it, There are two ways you can only reform a country. Two ways. One is through revolution, one is through positioning. When young Nigerians are really tired of what they are seeing and they are now ready to take up the mantle of that particular leadership, they will rise with the same voice, and that voice can never be construed with political, religion, and ethnic mentality, and whatever they demand will be done. But I don't think they can do it, because we have raised our children to be fearful. That is the work of entertainment and religion, to make you to be weak, not to stand up and fight for the right thing. There's a book out there, The Case Against Television. Maybe you can search it. You find how people generate information that governs your thinking, and how they determine the way you respond to activities out there. If you take away religion and take away entertainment from Nigeria right now, Nigeria will become like America, because young Nigerians will begin to think sharp and stand up and fight for the things they want. I may not subscribe to revolution. The one I prescribe is positioning. How do you do that? Young Nigerians must now start to get into political parties, go and register, study and learn the system. Because Nigerian problem is a systemic problem, it is only the people inside the system that can change the system. And if you refuse to go and join and change the system, those cabals will still produce another young people that think like them, that will continue to recycle the same system over and over again, and you will continue to complain, and your children will continue to complain. There's nothing you can do about it. That's just a fact, I'm telling you. Sometimes I feel, is it that our people are not thinking? Maybe what King Leopold said in 1883 is truth. When he sent the missionary to Africa, he said, you are not going there to take God to them. He said they already know God. The God you are taking to them is gold, oil and diamond. Bring it back to Europe. And secondly, he said, educate them to read and write. Never educate them to think. That's why it is very difficult for you to see a graduate from Africa that think critically. If you ever see somebody that is fighting for the good cause to change and transform Africa, check the background of that. The person studied abroad and came back. If you are inside the system seems to blind you, and you just settle for normal life. Hence, religion tells you that there's somewhere you are going to go and inherit heaven, where it's tied with golds and the rest of them. You cannot fight for the good things of life here and now. Politics is a game, and you must now go there and join them to play that game. You must be a realistic political thinker. Stop living in idealism. Read the work of Machiavelli, The Prince by Machiavelli, or 48 Laws of Power by Robert Greene. These are books you need to read to understand how politics is being played. This is not about I leave it to God, I leave it to Jesus, I leave it to whatever. No, you must stand up, buckle up your arms, and then go and join political party and run for offices, learn the system and grow. Because the British that gave you the religion, when they have issue, they use critical thinking to solve it. I don't want this video to be long. I'm going to actually read what these founding fathers said about Nigeria. Let's know if Nigeria will ever work. If we don't change that constitution, the constitution is the problem. If we change it, then we can be able to move ahead. So this is what Obafemi Awolowo said in 1947. And with your permission, I read. Nigeria is not a nation. It is a mere geographical expression. There are no Nigerians in the same context as there are English, Scots and Welsh. Obafemi Awolowo. Here is what Tafawa Balewa said in the 1948. Since 1914, the British government has been trying to make Nigeria into one country, but the Nigerian people themselves are historically different in their background, religious belief and custom, and do not show themselves any sign or willingness to unite. Nigeria unity is only a British invention. Now, this is what Nnamdi Azikiwe said in the 1964, 4 years after our independence. It is better for us and many admirers abroad that we should disintegrate in peace, not in pieces. Should the politicians fail to heed this warning, then I will venture the prediction that the experience of the Democratic Republic of Congo will be a child's play if ever it comes for our own turn to play such a tragic role. These are statements that were made by the founding fathers of Nigeria. They all agree that Nigeria can never work. You see what I'm saying? For Nigeria to work will require another level of thinking. You are in a nation that the constitution have Sharia law. Are you a Muslim country? You are in a nation that your currency have Arabic writing. Are you a Muslim country? That what that means is that the constitution is actually supporting one ethnic group. Like I've said, I've never in my life met one Nigerian. I've never. Maybe one day I will, but for now, what we have are people busy playing ethnicity, masquerading themselves as Nigerians. That is why if a Yoruba man wants to become a president, the Yoruba people are not really interested if he is competent. What they are interested is he from our own side? The same thing goes to the Igbo people. The same thing goes to the Fulani Hausas. Nobody cares about Nigeria. People care about their ethnicity, and that is the first thing we need to even deal with before we can even talk about creating the Nigeria we want. Anyways, I said I'm not going to make this video to be very long. Share this video. My name is Kelechi Ogbonna, aka Captain Africa. See you